Hey girl, want to know what to do when he's supposed to call but he doesn't? Well, before I go into that, I just want to let you know that just because he doesn't call doesn't mean that there's anything wrong with you. I think so many times people think that it means something about their lovability when it's really about his ability not to show up and not to be a man of his word. Here's the thing. When we get a business meeting that is canceled, we don't freak out. We don't make it mean something about ourselves. And I want you to feel the same way about a guy not actually reaching out to you. So, when a guy doesn't call, I want you to think about AAR, no P. I want you to look for an acknowledgement, I want you to look for an apology, and I want you to look for a rescheduling. If he reaches back out and he doesn't have all of these three things, we cut him loose, yeah? He comes back and he says, hey, without even acknowledging or apologizing or doing anything, he's out. You just let him know, hey, I'm not feeling a connection right now, want to wish you the best of luck. This is how we need to cut guys off moving forward. We're not going to give them chances over chances over chances because here's the thing. When guys are showing up for you in the beginning of a courtship, they are strategically representing themselves. So this is the best that they can do. We're not going to give them chances when they're showing themselves as the best that they can do. Follow for more or comment if you've ever been in that situation before. I want to know how you've dealt with it in the past and now how you're going to deal with AAR, no P.
Okay, this is it. If he don't call you, he don't like you. If all he's doing is texting you, he don't like you. What do I mean by that? When a real man really likes you, and I'm talking about a man, when he really likes you, he want to hear your voice. He want to talk to you on the phone. He wants to hear the emotion in your voice, the inflections in your voice. That's the only way he can really get to know you. But if all he's doing is just texting you, he really don't like you. Because think about yourself. When you really like a guy, you want to hear his voice on the phone. You want him to call you. You want to talk to him. You want to hear his emotions also. But if you don't like him, what do? You send him them little random text messages. And why are you texting him? Because you don't want to talk to him. Same thing with a man. So when a man really like you, he want to talk to you. But if he's only texting you and he never call you, he don't like you. That's my tip.
All right, here's the truth. I don't think you're ready for it. But if you're the woman a man truly wants, he's going to call you, he's going to text you, and he'll always make time for you. You'll never have to question his effort. No man is ever too busy for the woman that he truly wants. That's the truth.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, Everyday with tcallhim. If you've not yet subscribed, this is the right time to do so. Kindly click on that subscribe button and turn on notification for more videos from me. Thank you. Alright, today we're talking about why that guy is not calling or texting you right back. Let's talk about it. Oh wow, I think as a girl, you must have experienced something like that. I'm sorry if you're a guy watching this video. It might sound somehow that I'm saying as a girl, like as if guys don't deserve to be called, but usually I am aware that women do make the first move, but majority of the time is the man that makes the first move. And so it's kind of expected for the man to go through a period of time where he's the only one making like this effort, and then the woman catches up. But then, at least coming from where I'm coming from, the man is the one that makes the effort, and then the woman catches up. Of course, if the woman doesn't reciprocate at some point, then I believe the man should just pack his load and stop pursuing the woman. But at the beginning, it's the man that is calling and texting, and all that. While the woman just, sits pretty and listens and receive calls and reply messages back. But then when it gets to a point where you send this man a message and he does not reply you back, or you call him and it's a missed call but he does not call you back, let's talk about it. For me, I think that any man or woman in a relationship supposed to have time for you. Now, they might not be able to have a lot of time for you because probably based on the type of work they do or the type of education that they are pursuing, all those kind of things. They just might not have time for you, or they might be a single dad or a single mom preoccupied with their children. They might not have a lot of time for you. But if you text them, at least they're supposed to be able to text you back. Or you call them, at least they're supposed to be able to call you back. Or this is the worst. You call them, but instead of them calling you back, they text you and not call you. It's like as if they're giving off this energy of like calling you, speaking with you on the phone is very stressful for me. So I'm just going to text you back. Now just put yourself in their shoes. You most likely have someone that you like, and you most likely have someone that likes you, but you don't like them back. Put your mind back to when you receive a text from the one you like and you receive a text from the one you don't like. Or you receive a call from the one you like and you receive a call from the one you don't like. For the one you like, you will quickly text them back as soon as you get the text, or you call them back as soon as you get the call. But then the one that you don't like them, but you are polite. You are not rude or mean, but you just don't like this person. So, yeah, you got the text, and you probably have thought about the fact that you have to reply the text message, but then you want to put it off because I'm just tired. The energy to reply is not here, but I'm going to reply the text. I just need to finish doing something else. So you do something else, you do other things, and you remember the text, but you feel so tired just tired emotionally to return that text back. And then time goes by, more hours, and probably till the next day, and then you reply the person. Or you receive a call from the person and the call is missed. You missed the call. But then instead of you calling back, you feel too tired to talk like inside you just don't want to talk to this person. So you end up texting the person so that you're not mean, you're not rude, you're not being mean to this person. So you text back instead of calling back, and you just basically continue the conversation through text as opposed to call. Obviously you don't like this person. So if this person is doing the exact same thing to you when you call or text them, then I think the answer is very clear to see that this person is really not interested in you. All right. So that's number one. Then number two, I agree that, like I said, there are situations where this individual is very, very busy. They might be working multiple jobs and preparing for an exam, but usually if this person is interested in you, they would have communicated that with you from the very beginning. Like, babe, I love you and I always want to talk to you and I always want to call you. But during this next 4 or 5 months of my life, I may not be able to call you or text you as much as possible because I'll be working from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. But then I have this exam that I have to write. So I'm going to be reading from 8 p.m. to 12 p.m. And then I have to also prepare for this, my presentation, which will take me from 12 p.m. midnight to 2 3 a.m. in the morning. But then I have to rest for the work the next day. So from 3 a.m. to 8 a.m. I'm sleeping, I'm resting, I'm getting myself prepared for work the next day. When they explain details like this, you know that they love you, but it's just they don't have time. So that one is more reasonable. There is accountability between the both of you, but not the one that just goes off tangent and doesn't call you, doesn't text you, doesn't want to spend time with you. It's an obvious message that they are just not interested in you, and you should take the hint, have enough self-respect for yourself, and carry a load and go. There was one very popular excuse that the guys in my school used to make when I was in university in Nigeria, and you hear a girl complain about the guy not calling them, not texting them. They'll be like, oh, babe, it's not my fault. I am not just a calling person. I am just not a phone person. Basically, they're trying to tell the girl that the reason why they're not really calling or texting is that they don't really like calls. And also, they don't really use their phones. So they don't really see messages. But my dear, when you meet someone you like, all those things change because you want to spend so much time with them. Because to be honest, For me, especially when I was growing up, I also was similar to that. I actually did not like calling. I'd rather text you, to be honest. But I personally noticed that when I did meet someone that I liked, I was not just calling, I was doing video calls. You know, there's the calling that is like video calls was very stressful for me. Like when people make video calls for me, to me, those times is very stressful. Like I want to, while I'm talking to you, be doing other things as opposed to be holding my phone and be talking to you with video call. That was me. But when I met someone that I really liked, video calls were like one of my best things that I could do with this guy. And would be on this video call for hours. We're not even necessarily saying anything to each other. We're just on the video call and I'm doing my thing, he's doing his thing. Like I loved it. So what are you saying? There's nothing like, oh, I'm not a calling person or oh, I'm not a video person. When you meet someone you love, all those things change. Yeah, that's my opinion. So you can comment below and let me know what you think, because I mean your opinion might be very different from mine, but that's really what I think. Yeah, comment below and let me know what you think about what I just said. Will you be someone that does not really like calls and phone calls and video calls and still don't like video calls and phone calls even when you're in a relationship with someone that you know that you really like? Or do you also believe that there is no excuse for somebody not picking your calls or returning your calls when they miss your calls? And there's really no excuse for someone not replying text messages when they receive them from the person that they are dating. Comment and let me know what you think about that. And while you're at it, don't forget to click on that subscribe button, turn on notification for more videos from me. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.